So it looks like good old Mickey D's is looking to spice up your morning by upgrading a true breakfast classic with some jalapeno cheesy goodness. And I gotta say, guys, this is looking pretty tasty. That's right, as you already know, I'm going in on their all-new cheesy jalapeno egg McMuffin. So stay tuned because I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Well, you know, now that I'm looking at this, I'm thinking they made this just a little backwards, but that's okay because the flavor I think is going to deliver just in the appearance department, guys. This cheesy jalapeno egg McMuffin is looking pretty fantastic with tons of jalapenos right there on the bottom. Let's break this one on down for you before we get fully into it. So yeah, the McDonald's Egg McMuffin, known the world over, guys, a true menu classic for breakfast, and it's been around forever, obviously very, very popular. Let's pop the top of this signature toasted English muffin here and take a look underneath, and as you can see, what we're supposed to have is essentially on the very bottom, but we'll get to that in just a second. What you're looking at initially is that sliced Canadian bacon, of course, that goodness right there, that's sitting on top of their classic round egg, and of course a slice of American cheese. On the very bottom, take a look at this, guys. Tons of sliced jalapenos and a cheese sauce. So basically those two items are supposed to be on the very top. It's all good. It's all going to taste the same, I think, either way. But guys, they definitely loaded this one up with that cheese sauce and those sliced jalapenos. So I am totally digging the way this looks right now. Very, very nice. All right, so let's not waste any more time on this one. Let's get into it. This is the all-new cheesy jalapeno egg McMuffin here at McDonald's. Let's peep out this flavor. You know, I don't usually get up for breakfast early in the AM, guys, but I have to say, with this particular one, this didn't have to try very hard considering how tasty this looks right now. Very, very nice in the presentation department. And again, no shortage of the sliced jalapenos and that cheese sauce. So let's get into it. Here we go, finally. It's the cheesy jalapeno egg McMuffin here at McDonald's. Let's peep this out. Oh, yeah. Well, right off the break, that one actually had a decent amount of spice considering the amount of jalapenos. Hang on. Wow, very nice. And considering, like I said, the amount of sliced jalapenos on this one, I expected nothing less. Very nice in the cheese department, guys. As you can see there as well, very nice. Nice and flavored on that pickled jalapeno action. I gotta say, that flavor is amazing. And of course, with everything else, the classic egg McMuffin coming through nicely. Let's keep going in. Oh yeah, this makes a difference with those jalapenos and the cheese sauce. Pretty good. Yeah, this one's very rich tasting, guys. A very lovely situation in the cheese department. I mean, a nice gooey type of cheese on the very bottom along with the melted cheese already and the pickled jalapenos adding a little bit of spice. And I gotta say, guys, the overall flavor is dovetailing beautifully right in with that Canadian bacon and their egg. And of course, the toastiness of the English muffin on top of that as well. Very nice so far on this. Well, like I said, the cheese sauce is really rich on this, guys, and it really comes through in the flavor department along with those pickled jalapenos. And considering how many that are on this right now, I guess you'd expect nothing less. And you know what? After checking out the double cheesy jalapeno bacon QPC over here at McDonald's recently, I have to say the breakfast variant of this I think works just a little bit better because, believe it or not, the mild flavor of the egg and the Canadian bacon is not as strong naturally as the beef and the regular options of bacon over here anyway. So I'm really tasting a lot more of the cheese and a lot more of the jalapeno action with this. So I'm totally digging this, guys. Let's go in for another couple of bites. Very tasty early in the AM, guys. This is really good. Yeah, the snap and the juiciness of the sliced jalapenos are really making this one for me right now on top of all the amount of cheese that you're seeing here. But guys, again, the classic flavor of the Egg McMuffin definitely lit up beautifully with a beautiful amount of cheese sauce on this. And of course with the sliced jalapenos. It's a simple upgrade, but it works very, very well. So let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap up this review with the rating coming up next. But guys, I'm so glad that I got up early in the AM to give this one a shot. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I may need to swing on back at some point soon to try the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit variant of this. I'd love to see how that cheese sauce and the jalapenos work with the denseness of that biscuit. So as I'm hearing myself talk about it, I'm definitely going to swing on back to give it a shot. So let's go for one more bite and we'll wrap this one up. Hang on. Well, if you're already a fan of the classic Egg McMuffin, you have a lot to look forward to with this one, guys. All those flavors are exactly the same naturally, but kicked up with a beautiful amount of creamy, flavorful, rich cheese and sliced jalapenos to go with, delivering just a little bit of spice, but I gotta say the pickled flavor really makes this with everything else, guys. Of course, with that toasted English muffin, a lovely situation. If you're up early in the AM or anytime before 10:30, give this one a shot. It's pretty tasty. So is the regular Egg McMuffin the quintessential breakfast sandwich for fast food? Well guys, it's legendary for a reason, and that flavor really shines, of course, with the addition of the creamy cheese and the sliced jalapenos. So overall, the rating that you're going to see on the screen right now reflects all of that, and naturally with the addition of those 2 new items to this one, it's kicked up flavor-wise, and I have to say it works extremely well. Very tasty in the overall flavor department naturally, and the presentation, aside from it being made a little backwards for me for my version, it still was pretty great. Not bad, definitely give this one a go. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always, drop those comments down below. First and foremost, confirm for me if you think the Egg McMuffin is the quintessential fast food breakfast sandwich on the market. I mean, is it really legendary to you? I mean, do you love it? And overall, with the addition of a cheese sauce and sliced jalapenos, how excited are you to give it a shot with those 2 new toppings? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for that next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's gonna recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.